Guys, there's a somebody I'd like you to meet. Meet. Guys, there's a somebody I'd like you to meet. Whoa! Wait, what is that? What is that? That would be Marcel. You want to say hi? No, I don't. Oh, he's precious. Where did you get him? 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 My friend Bethel rescued him from some lab. My friend Bethel rescued him from some lab. That is so cruel. That is so cruel. Why? Why would a parent name their child Bethel? That is so cruel. Why? Why would a parent name their child Bethel? Hey, that monkey's got a Ross on its ass. Ross, is he gonna live with you like in your apartment? Yeah, I mean, it's been kind of quiet since Carol left, so why don't you just get a roommate? Why don't you just get a roommate? Why don't you just get a roommate? Nah, I don't know. I think you reach a certain age. Having a roommate is kind of that's pathet, which is Sanskrit for really, really cool way to live. So you guys, I'm doing all new materials tonight. I'm doing all new material tonight. I have 12 new songs about my mother's suicide, and one about a snowman, and one about a snowman. You might want to open with the snowman. You might want to open with the snowman. Hey Joey, hey buddy. So, how did it go? I didn't get the job. How could you not get it? How could you not get it? You were Santa last year. I don't know, some fat guy sleeping with the store manager. He's not even jolly. He's not even jolly. It's all political. He's not even jolly. It's all political. So what are you gonna be? I'm gonna be one of his. I'm gonna be one of his helpers. It's just such a slap. It's just such a slap in the face, you know. Hey, do you guys know what you're doing for New Year's? Gee, wow, what is wrong with New Year's? Nothing for you. You have Paulo. You don't have to face the horrible pressure. You don't have to face the horrible pressures of this holiday. Desperate scramble to find anything with lips just so you can have someone to kiss when the ball drops. Man, I'm talking loud. Well, for your information, Paulo is gonna be in Rome this year. Well, for your information, Paulo is gonna be in Rome this new year. So I'll be just as pathetic as the rest of you. So I'll be just as pathetic. So I'll be just as pathetic as the rest of you. So, well, for your information, Paulo is gonna be in this. So, for your information, Paula is gonna be in Rome this year, so I'll be just as pathetic. So I'll be just as pathetic. So I'll be just as pathetic as the rest of you. So I'll be just as pathetic. I'll be just as pathetic. I'll be just as pathetic as the rest of you. Yeah, you wish. It's just that I'm sick of being a it's just that I'm sick of being a victim of this Dick Clark holiday. I say this year, no dates. We make a pact. Just the six of us, dinner. Yeah, okay, alright. I was hoping for a little more enthusiasm. Ooh, yeah. Phoebe, you're on. Oh, good. Okay, hi, ladies and gentlemen. Back by popular demand, Miss Phoebe Buffet. Woo! Thanks. Hi. I want to start with a song that means a lot to me this time of year. I want to start with a song that means a lot to me this time of year. I made a man with eyes of coal and a smile was so bewitching. How was I supposed to know that my mom was dead in the kitchen? La 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 la. My mother's ashes, even her eyelashes, are resting in a little yellow jar. And sometimes when it's breezy, I feel a little sneezy. And now excuse me. Yeah, noisy boys. Is it something that you would like to share with the entire group? Is it something that you would like to share with the entire group? Is it something that you would like to share with the entire group? Is it something that you would like to share with the entire group? Is it something that you would like to share with the entire group? No, that's okay. Well, come on. If it's important enough to discuss while I'm playing, then I assume it's important enough for everyone else to hear. Well, come on. If it's important enough to discuss while I'm playing, then I assume it's important enough. Then I assume it's important enough for everyone else to hear. That guy's going home with a note. That guy's going home. That guy's going home. That guy's going home with a note. That guy's going home with a note. No, I was just saying to my... Could you speak up, please? Could you speak up, please? Sorry. I was just saying to my friend that I thought... Sorry, I was just saying to my friend that I thought you were the most beautiful woman that I'd ever seen in my life, and then he said that you said you thought Daryl Hannah. Sorry, I was just saying to my friend that I thought you were the most beautiful woman that I'd ever seen in my life, and then he said that you said you thought Daryl Hannah. Daryl Hannah was the most beautiful woman that he'd ever seen in his life, and I said, yeah, I liked her in Splash a lot, but not so much. But not so much in Wall Street. I thought she had kind of a hard quality. And while Daryl Hannah is beautiful in a conventional way, you are luminous with a kind of a delicate grace. Then that's when you started yelling. That's when you started yelling. Okay, we're gonna take a short break. Okay, we're gonna take a short break. Hey, that guy's going home with more than a note. More than a note. Hey, that guy's going home with more than a note. Hey, that guy's going home with more than a note. Hey, that guy's going home with more than a note. Come here, Marcel. Sit here. Phoebes, I can't believe he hasn't. Phoebes. I can't believe he hasn't kissed you yet. I mean, God, by my 6th date with Paulo, I mean, he had already named both my breasts. Ooh, did I just share too much? Just a smidge. Just a smidge. David's like, scientist guy. He's very methodical. Methodical. I think it's romantic. Me too. Oh, did you ever see an officer and a gentleman? Yeah. Well, he's kind of like the guy. He's kind of like the guy I went to see that with. Except he's smarter and gentler and sweeter. I just want to be with him all the time, day and night and day and special occasions. Wait a minute. I see where this is going. You're gonna ask him to New Year's. You're gonna ask him to New Year's, aren't you? You're gonna break the pact. You're gonna break the pact. She's gonna break the pact. You're gonna break the pact. She's gonna break the pact. No. Yeah, could I just? Yeah, cause I already asked Janice. What? Come on, this was your pact. Come on, this was a pact. This was your pact. I snapped. Okay? I couldn't handle the pressure and I was snapped. I snapped, okay? I couldn't handle the pressure and I snapped. Yeah, but Janice, that was like the worst breakup in history. I'm not saying it was a good idea. I'm saying I snapped. I'm not saying it was a good idea. I'm saying I snapped. Hi. Sorry I'm late. Too many jokes. Must mock Joey. Nice shoes, huh? Nah, you killing me. Ross, he's playing with my spatulas again. Okay, look, he's not gonna hurt them, right? Do you always have to bring him here? I didn't want to leave him alone. All right, we had our first fight this morning. I think it has to do with my work late. I said some things that I didn't mean, and he threw some faces. If you're gonna work late, I could look in on him. I could look in on him for you. If you're gonna work late, I could look in. I could look in on him for you. That'd be great. Okay, but if you do, make sure it seems like you're there to see him, okay? And you're not like doing it as a favor to me. Okay, but if he asks, I'm not going to lie. But you can't actually test this theory because today's particle accelerators are nowhere near powerful enough to simulate these conditions. Okay, all right. I have a question then. Yep. Were you planning on kissing me ever? Were you planning on kissing me ever? That's definitely a valid question, and the answer would be yes. Yes, I was. But see, I wanted it to be this phenomenal kiss that happened at this phenomenal moment, because it's you, sure. Right, but the longer I waited, the more phenomenal the kiss had to be, and now we've reached a place where it's just gotta be one of those things where I just like sweep everything off the table and throw you down on it, and I'm not really sweeping sort of fella. Right, but see, Right, but see, the longer I waited, the more phenomenal the kiss had to be, and now we've reached the place where it's just gonna be one of those things where I just like sweep everything off the table and throw you down on it, and I'm not really a sweeping sort of fella. David, I think you are a sweeping sort of fella. I mean, you're a sleeper. You're a sweeper. You're a sweeper, trapped inside a physicist's body. Trapped inside a physicist's body. Oh, David, I think you are a sweeping sort of fella. I mean, you are a sweeper trapped inside a physicist's body. Really? Oh yeah, I'm sure of it. You should just do it. Just sweep and throw me. Now. Oh yeah, right now. Okay. You know what? This is just really expensive, and I'll take this was a gift. Okay, now you're just kind of tidying. Okay, what the hell? You want me to actually throw you up? You want me to actually throw you, or you want to just hop? You want me to actually throw you, or you want me to you want to just hop? You want me to actually throw you, or you want to just hop? I can hop. So tell me something. What does the phrase "no date pact" mean to you? I'm sorry. Okay, it's just that Chandler has somebody, and Phoebe has somebody. I thought I'd ask Fun Bobby. Fun Bobby, your ex-boyfriend, Fun Bobby? Yeah. You know more than one Fun Bobby? Fun Bobby? You know more than one Fun Bobby? I happen to know a Fun Bob. Okay, here we go. Ooh, there's no room for milk. Now there is. There, now there is. Okay, so no. Okay, so on our no date evening, three of you now have dates. Or four, five. 5. Sorry, Paulo's catching an earlier flight. Sorry, Paulo's catching an earlier flight. Yeah, and I met this really hot single mom at the store. What's an elf to do? What's an elf to do? What's an elf to do? Okay, so I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the only one standing there alone when the ball drops. When the ball drops. Okay, so I'm gonna be so okay. So I'm gonna be the only one. I'm gonna be the only one. So I'm gonna be the only one standing there alone when the ball drops. Oh, come on. We'll have a big party, and no one will know who's with who, and no one will know, and no one will know who's with who. Hey, this is so not what I needed right now. This is so not what I needed right now. What's the matter? Oh, it's Marcel. He keeps shutting me out, He's walking around he's walking around all the time, dragging his hands. That's so weird. I had such a blast with him the other night. That's so weird. I had such a blast with him the other night. Really? Yeah. We watched TV. That juggling thing is amazing. What juggling thing? With the balled up socks? I figured you taught him that. I figured you taught him that. No. It wasn't that big a deal. It wasn't that big a deal. It's just balled up socks and a melon. Phoebe, hi. Oh, hi, Max. Hey, do you know everybody? No. Have you seen David? No, he hasn't been around. Well, if you see him, tell him to pack his bags. We're going to Minsk. Minsk? It's in Russia. I know where Minsk is. We got the grant. 3 years, all expenses. 3 years, all expenses paid. So when do you leave? January 1st.